Hi and welcome to Borrisolee here today. Today the 19th of October, 1:30 here in Borrisolee. Holycross versus Templederry in this Seamus O'Riordan semi-final. Holycross lining out as follows: Dinny Ferncombe goal, Gavin Dunn cornerback, Philly Fogarty fullback, Jimmy Ryan cornerback, Mikey Doyle the captain wingback, Brian O'Mara centre, Conor Ryan Hannett other wing, Cathal Barrett, Jamie Woods, Ian Ryan, Pádraig Russell, Aidan Stake and Luke O'Mara, Dara Woods and Liam Maloney. And we're off. Mikey Doyle up along the side of the field, hitting towards Liam Maloney. Liam Maloney, a new introduction from the last day. Out to Brian O'Mara, free time, having a puck at the goal and over the bar. Brian O'Mara, well done, great score from the middle of the field there. Brian, one of our under 21 or under 20 stars with Templederry this year. Puck out, coming down on top of Brian again. Hopefully get up for it, well done. Contested there by 23 of Liam McCutcheon from Templederry. 7 running through, Brian chasing. Conor Ryan trying to get the block in, doesn't get it this time, and wide. The let off there for Holycross. Dinny Ferncombe in goal, opting to go mid-range with the puck out. Great puck out to Brian O'Mara, very well picked out. Brian winning the free. Super puck out from Dinny Ferncombe. Holycross varying up the puck outs this year, short and long, keeping the opposition thinking. Dara Woods coming out to take the free here now. Dara again, another member of the under 20 Tipperary hurling panel this year. Super year for him, very accurate from the frees and one of our top scorers this year. Dara way back beyond his own 65, just tailing slightly to the right and wide. Templederry opting with the sharp puck out this time to where Dara's corner was, not giving him a chance to get back in. Now being delivered down, Gavin Dunn coming out to contest it here, got the hurley in, well done Gavin, and also winning a line ball for Holycross back up the field. Mickey Joe Doyle standing over the line ball here now. Mickey Joe the captain, one of the elder statesmen in this team now, although despite not hitting the 30 years of age yet, he's one of the senior members. Up along the sideline here, gets to Jamie Woods, well picked by Jamie, up along the sideline. Dara Woods fighting hard for it here. Jamie, Brian O'Mara coming in with the tackle here. Again, good fighting by Holycross, putting the Templederry boys under pressure. Ian Ryan running through, having a shot at goal. And a great strike by Ian Ryan, super score. That's putting Holycross 2 points to no score in 2.5 minutes. Gone. Puck out again, going long this time by Templederry, and well contested in the air by Gavin. Aidan staking on the ball, Aidan adding the physical presence there now this time round. Up to Lukey O'Mara, Lukey well picked by Lukey, hitting it in across the square, coming in, but no one underneath it. Slightly overhit. Templederry playing the ball out, well blocked by Brian O'Mara, super block. Brian getting in there now, going forward again with the ball as he's very well able to do. Gone to Pádraig Russell, unlucky, Pádraig just drops it from the hand. Pádraig trying to fight for the ball there now. Lukey, well picked by Lukey yet again. Lukey having a shot at goal, just lobbing short this time into the goalie's hands. Goalie going long with it now, down on top of our Holycross back line. Barrett underneath the ball, not for this time. Gavin covering around and well read. Gavin, nice tasty ball up along the sideline. Jamie Woods, a lovely crossfield ball over now again on top of Liam Maloney. Can he win this one? No one in behind. We need to start winning some primary possession up here on the full forward line. Coming back down, Jimmy Hanna come racing out to the ball, trying to contest with his man. Well done, Jimmy, on the ground at the moment. We need to get someone to come in and help him out. Mickey Joe getting back there. Unfortunately, a hand in the back and a free into Templederry. Templederry's first real scoring chance here now. Imagine Ian Murray, Templederry's free taker, will be standing over this, and one of their talisman for last year. Templederry, of course, the team that put Holycross out of the championship in the quarter-final last year, so Holycross a point to prove here. So Ian Murray standing over the ball, about 40 yards out on the stand side. Lifts, strikes and over the bar. Clean strike from Ian Murray. The man will have to watch today. Very accurate. Denny Farncombe with the puck out. Going long this time. Putting it down on top of Aidan Stakelum, down on the big man. Aidan puts his hand up, almost catch it, does catch it. Looking up at his left hand side, strikes and just slightly hooked. Possibly a late tackle also, lobbed short into the goalie. Aidan still in the ground after that late tackle. Play continues, the ref hasn't seen anything there. Warwick Russell chasing. Down on top of the Holycross full back line, Philly 40 contest, but it doesn't get it this time. Conor Ryan Hanna contests there now, tries to tidy it up, and wide ball. Ball has gone over the sideline, right end line. Conor Ryan Hanna on the ground, off the ball incident. Philly Fogarty having none of it. Yeah, and concerns there for both Aidan Stakelum. Also on the ground, as is Conor Hanna still on the ground, so 2 injury concerns. Aidan certainly not happy with that last challenge. Going on, Aidan subsequently is going off as a blood sub, so there was definitely contact there. And Conor Hanna also down. So break and play here, chance for them to catch their breaths. Positive start from Holycross, 2 scores from play, 1 score from a free from Templederry with 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes gone. All to play for here today. Obviously the winners go through to contest the final, but more importantly the winner today and the other semi-final of Mullinholland and JK Brackens will be up in the scenery, the big prize at hand next year. And concerns for Conor Hanna, he's still on the ground down there, the medics down there with him. Jack Carey overseeing things. If you just run through the subs in the meantime, Ewan Burke, number 16, Tony Lahey, unlucky to lose out this time around, Stevie Flanagan, Shane Ryan, Jack Skane, Kieran O'Dwyer, Jack Ryan, Tassie Comerford, Ramy Nelly, Pat O'Dwyer, Pierce Stakelum, Shawnee Nelly, Patrick Stakelum, Frank Hannafin, Donica Duggan. Loads of options to pick from there should there be any injury concerns, and I'm sure we'll see some players coming in towards the latter end of this, or the latter part of these games today. Denny Farncombe with the puck out now, resuming play, down long this time, and Tony Lahey who contested. Tony actually in fact is there at 17, so well caught over Philly's head. Now we're in trouble here as Templederry take on Holycross and have a shot at goal in their first point from play. 2 points apiece, 7.5 minutes gone. Holycross slightly opened up there and potentially goal opportunity, but they're happy to take their point. Brian O'Mara with the sharp puck out again, Denny well picked out. Brian Cathal Barrett has his shot at goal way out, and it seems to be going all the way. A super score from Cathal Barrett, a county inter-county man there, and showing all his skill set there. Put that over the bar from a good 80 yards out. Going up, Cathal up again, missing it this time. Get it on the rebound, no, it's down there for Mickey Joe Doyle. Heavily contested in the middle of the field. Getting messy at the moment. Warwick Russell chasing, Templederry come out. Plenty of time to have his shot and goal. And over the bar. Holycross just need to tighten up slightly there to a man on his own, a free shot at goal. We need to be more tighter in those situations. There's going to be a lot of rucks here today. They feel very soft, and I imagine plenty of mulligans, and it's going to be a war of attrition out there. Again, the referee just was asking Denny to wait. Tony Lahey going back out as a blood sub for Aidan Stakelum, Aidan resuming the field. Sharp puck out again, Gavin Dunn well picked out by Denny. On the fact, Gavin slightly hooked, but Mickey Joe there to try and tidy up. But Mickey Joe hasn't, no, still on the ground, there to be contested, there to be won. Mickey Joe still there, well done. Holycross chasing Brian O'Mara, well picked. Brian coming out with the ball. Brian looking up, trying to look for the pass, not there, no options. Again, another contest in the middle of the field, on the ground. And Templederry come out yet again with this one, in top of the full forward line now. What can Holycross do here to keep it out? Gavin, well contested by Gavin and Jimmy Ryan there in the back line. Gavin, great pace. Now Gavin, if he can deliver into the forward line, the great delivery into Dara Woods. Good running by Dara. Dara takes it down, controls it. Dummies on his left hand side, has a shot at goal, may fall short. Blocked by the goalkeeper, unfortunately, just barely short. Templederry goes long. Down on top of Conor Hanna here now. Contested, keenly contested, out for a sideline, and seems to be indicated for a Holycross ball. Conor takes the sideline, Ian Ryan picks it well, making a run. Lukey O'Mara, Lukey with the ball, dummies around his man very well, showing his pace, back onto Ian, a great run by Ian, continued his run, unfortunately gets blocked down this time occasion. Lukey still fighting hard. Lukey again, get the block in if we can. No, I'll try to up and cut it. Amateur mistake there from the Templederry cornerback, and I'm throwing out an opportunity for Dara to put this free over the bar. So with 10 minutes gone, 3 points apiece, an opportunity for Holycross to go a point ahead here now. Dara lifts and strikes and over the bar. Deadly accurate from the place ball and from open play. Templederry, Paul Murray goes long yet again. Conor Hanna contesting, unfortunately bet this time, number 12 takes it. Adrian Ryan, former tip county panellist. Still fighting hard, Road Ryan, All-Ireland winner 2010, dispossessed by Jamie Woods and very well picked. Quick hands by Jamie, and another great crossfield ball, landing in on top of his brother Dara. No, this time Liam. Again, we're just not winning primary possession, that inside forward line, not just yet. Gavin coming out with front ahead of his man, showing his pace yet again. Cathal Barr trying to recover there as the ball seems to fall through for Murray there, and passes it out and trying to get the block in. Good pressure by the Holycross backs to force a shot there and hurry it, and a wide ball by Templederry as a result.
Too easy, get going!
4 points to 3 in favour of Holycross. 12 minutes gone. Gavin Dunn seems to be just still down at the moment, just after that last challenge. And that's why Hanks in play, and a chance for the lads to catch their breath in. Liam Maloney, although positioned at 15 on the programme, playing a full forward role there at the moment. As Dinny Funcombe continues with the play, Park Russell contesting the air, but unfortunately bet this time by Brian Stapleton. Under 21 tip hurler, former under 21 hurler, has a shot. Long way out, 65 yards out, landing inside in the square, and Dinny Funcombe very comfortable under the high ball. Dinny under pressure though, wins, earns his free. Well done, Dinny.
Well done.
Free here for Dinny now, awarded by Michael Kennedy, the referee here today. Dinny Funcombe hitting the free from his own 14-yard line, down on top of Aidan. Well caught, Aidan. And another lovely ball across the field. Dara Woods, if he can get it. On this occasion, just gets away from number 8. Brian Stapleton again, coming out with that ball. Doing a bit of hurling there now at the moment midfield, but very well controlled by Jimmy Hanna in the full back line. Barrett delivers the ball out towards Pádraig Russell. Pádraig, very dominant display the last time around. A lovely ball out to Dara, miscontrolled on this occasion. Bottled up slightly, but earns his free yet again. Well done, Dara. Another scoring opportunity. Some nice facets of play there, and the Holycross backline picking out lovely passes there for our forwards. Dara again standing over this free, just inside his 65-yard line, aided by a slight breeze in our favour. Strikes and over the bar. Another score for Dara. 100% record so far. The Templederry goalkeeper here now, Paul Murray, pucking it out, coming slightly shorter this time. Jamie chasing down that. Brian Stapleton again on the ball, runs through with the ball, pops it out to his halfback. down into the Holycross full back line. Philly Fogarty coming out to meet the ball, just runs over on this occasion. Right, Cathal Barra comes out with a great pass to Mickey Joe Doyle. Mickey Joe out to Brian O'Mara. Again, Holycross working out this ball if they can. Loses possession, however, Brian O'Mara. And Templederry loosely giving away the ball there. But Holycross need to get rid of this ball now. Well done, Cathal. Cathal delivering a good ball yet again into the forward line. Loads of space up here, this whole forward line. Liam Maloney wins possession. Just the strike, couldn't get the strike away. But very good ball coming from the Holycross half-back line at the moment. Just need to tidy up in our shooting. Puck out again, quick puck out. Lands on number 11, Corrode Ryan. Running through with the ball, being chased by Holycross. Strikes after Hurley, lobs short. Dini just making sure to push that ball away. Coming, Gavin Dunn trying to dispossess his mark. And pushed over the line potentially, yes. Oh no, unfortunately the ref gives a free in. Deems he threw the ball. So a free in to Templederry. Harsh call, but so be it. So again, Ian Murray sending over this 21-yard free on the bank side. Relatively easy for a marksman of his ability. And puts it over the bar. Now, with 16 minutes gone, Templederry 4 points, Holycross 5. Shot puck up by Denny again, into Gavin Dunn. Gavin opting to take on his man and loses possession. However, we're possibly taking too much out of the ball, and that we're trying to come out on the odd occasion. Again, the ball being contested in the middle of the field here. One tough when the ball is on the ground. It's a war of attrition there. Ball still there, still being fought for. Templederry doing their best to get it, although despite the best effort of Éanna Ryan. Mickey Joe comes in with a great pull of the ball onto Dara Woods. Dara now looking at his options, opts for the point and takes his point. Great stuff by Holycross, a great score for Dara. Mickey Joe Doyle showing his leadership skills there to come in and let fly in the ground. First time hurling, hard to beat. Cathal Barra coming under this puck out, plenty of time. Cathal takes the ball, takes it well, takes on his man, making ground up along the left hand side. Still going, strikes after Hurley, fine strike, but slightly to the right of the goals and wide. Unfortunately, positive play from Holycross. 17 minutes gone. Now puck out being contested here by Jamie, just runs through. Jamie, second attempt, gets it. Lovely hurling by Jamie. Up to Lukey O'Mara. Lukey, our sharpshooter all year. Oh, unfortunately, ball just goes out over the sideline for Templederry. Lukey having a great year this year with Holycross. Over the last 2 matches, possibly our top performer. Great to see Lukey finding that kind of form again. Templederry taking the sideline back in their own 21. Great sideline at that. Landing in it down in our 40. Holycross 40. Picked by Brian O'Mara. Conor Hanna. Clever ball across to Cathal Barra. Cathal could look up and thought he had more time than he actually had. Gets blocked down. But recovers well. And a fine strike up again into. Again, Lukey on his own under this again. This is very loose from Templederry in the full back line. Lukey has a chance. Puts it wide, unfortunately, but loads of room up there. This is definitely an area Holycross can take advantage of if we can continue to deliver good ball up to our forwards. Mickey Joe Doyle contesting this puck out again, very 50-50, yeah, and Mickey Joe earns himself a free yet again. Mickey Joe having a fine game wing back. Holycross just about coming out on top of these 50-50 decisions at the moment. It's been proven on the scoreboard at 6 points to 4 with almost 19 minutes gone. Dara Woods back to hit this free. Good 15 yards behind our own 65. A long way out, but aided by a slight breeze. Lifts, strikes, and is going all the way over the bar. Great strike by Dara Woods. Sharp puck out by Templederry on this occasion, back out to the cornerback. And the corner back down along the line, bit of space here, Cahill covering the space, tries to get the block in, doesn't. And this looping shot is over the bar by number 13, Matthew Hogan. A good score by Matthew Hogan there. Just need to tighten up slightly there in the back line. Jimmy Hanna, sharp puck out again. Jimmy taking on his man. We need to get rid of this ball now. Connor, we lose the ball again in possession. And again, it's not quite working for us as Templederry take advantage of that dispossession. Sean Ryan point over the bar. Holycross need to get rid of this ball a bit quicker out of the full back line on these sharp puck outs. So Dinny goes long this occasion, probably why he's given the last couple of puck outs. Mickey Joe contesting out around the 65-yard line. Well worked by Aidan Sakeland, fighting hard to keep possession in Holycross. Good pulling the ball up to Dara Woods. Dara takes on his man, good dummy. You need to make sure he doesn't get that. Yeah, well done Dara, gets the ball away. And a strike, lobs over the bar. A super score by Dara. Just about made it over, but nonetheless, super work out of Dara. Dara on form here at the moment. Again, all comes from hard work. Aidan Stakeland getting back to win that position to get the ball up to Dara. Now Pucko, Templederry, crossfield ball, dangerous crossfield ball. Jimmy Hanna coming out to contest, gets the hurley in, but just about does enough to make sure that Templederry don't run through with the ball. Fighting again on the ground with the ball. Holycross coming out, well picked by Cahill Barrett. Tries to get the ball away. Conditions tough out there, not easy to keep on their feet. Jimmy Hanna comes out, the smallest man in the field comes out with the ball. Very well done. Jamie needs to get rid of it. Well done, Jamie. Pádraig Russell, ball into Luke O'Mara, which again, Lukey gets around and could possibly foul. Yes, advantage. Free into Holycross. Clever ball by Pádraig Russell. Luke O'Mara making great ground in there yet again. Very dangerous when the ball gets into our forward line. If Holycross can release that ball that bit quicker into the forward line, there's definitely scores to be got here. So with 21 minutes gone, Templederry 6 points, Holycross 8, with an opportunity to add to that advantage. Dara taking the free, 21-yard line, tight angle. Lifts, strikes, low and hard, over the bar, confident strike. Puck out from Templederry, long, coming down in our half-back line again. Gavin going up for the ball. Gavin just slightly up from the full-back line. Well blocked by Gavin. And again, Aidan getting in with those vital touches again. Pádraig Russell chasing it down, putting a lot of pressure on this Templederry back line. Brian Stapleton carrying the ball out, gets it out, contesting it down in our half-back line. Jamie Woods contesting hard. Holycross definitely fighting hard for the ball. Aina stand over the ball, but again, just doesn't come up from. And Templederry are breaking through here. Holycross need to stop them running through and do so. Aina not giving up and wins his free. The work rate of this Holycross team is very evident at the moment, coming out with a lot of the 50-50 balls. A lot of it on the back of a super performance against the Swans 2 weeks ago. A heroic win down there with only 14 men for much of the game. Definitely bringing that attitude through to this game semi-final here today. Dara again a long way out, longer than the last time by another 5 yards, but had the distance last time. Should be able this time if he catches it right. Good clean strike, tailing slightly to the right and wide. Okay. So with 23 minutes gone, 6 points to 9 in favour of Holycross. Sharp puck out this time by Templederry. Stapleton driving it long, but Conor Hanna quickest to react. A nice tip out to Jamie Woods. Jamie turning well, giving the hand pass, but under pressure, puts Conor Hanna under pressure. Templederry well covered by Cahill Barrett. And Cahill makes sure to gain with possession and a clever ball out to Mickey Joe. Now the overlap is on if we can give it. Mickey Joe blocked. Jamie Woods needs to tip it out, fights hard for it again, needs to stay at it. Pádraig Russell gets the hurley in, knocks it to the ground, but Templederry get it back possession. Number 2 has a pop at goal. Long way out, lob and pass in, or shot in, but landing short inside the Holycross square, and a dangerous ball across the edge of the square. I think Dinny may have got a tip to that. Out, Mickey Joe Dial standing over to try and clean it up. 2 Holycross men there should be able to come out with this ball, not quite on this occasion. Templederry play the ball back, have a free shot at goal and over the bar. Okay, so that now puts it 7 points to 9 in favour of Holycross. 24 minutes gone. Holycross just need to tighten up slightly to loose man here and there with Templederry. Now long puck out by Dinny. won by Templederry on this occasion. Number 12, Adrian Ryan, strikes it in. Philly Ford, it's a dangerous ball, Murray inside, and a good first time on the ground, and a good goal by Templederry. The overlap was on. We seem to be struggling with that overlap also. When they run at us, we need to be able to stop their runs. Good finish by Murray. No chance for Dinny in goals. Dinny with the puck out. How will Holycross respond? Puck out slightly overcooked this time, a sideline for Templederry. So despite Holycross doing much of the hurling here in the first half, with 25 minutes gone, it's 1-7 to 9 points in favour of Templederry. Good sideline yet again, down on top of the Holycross full back line. Philly Fordy does well, comes out with the ball, keeps knocking the ball in front of him, gets down over, wins it, pops the pass out. Brian O'Mara, nice low ball into the forwards. Now Liam Maloney has an opportunity to turn his man and take him on if he can. Free in, well Liam. Again, clever ball from our half back line. Our forwards out in front and winning frees. Templederry definitely struggling with some of the Holycross forward play at the moment. Stara standing over a relatively simple free, lifts and strikes and over the bar. Draw game, 25 minutes gone. So Holycross hopefully can push on and build a lead going into half time. Long puck up by Templederry, coming down on top of Jamie Woods. Jamie gets the hurley up to it and wins it well. Well picked by Jamie, gets the hand pass out. Unfortunately deemed to have thrown it this time on occasion, and a free in for Templederry. So Murray out for Templederry, out around the 65-yard line, ready to take this free. Hindered just slightly by a slight breeze into him, but only slight. Murray seems to have hit it well and all the way over the bar. Equally good marksman on the Templederry side. Dinny Fern coming now with the puck out. Goes great puck out again to Mickey Joe. Mickey Joe turns his man, takes him on, pull to the ground. Puck out seems to be working well when we find our man with them. Mickey Joe standing over this ball, but willing to wait for Dara to come out. Dara feels within his range, slightly difficult angle this occasion behind his own 65. Distance shouldn't be a problem for him. He can nail it on the accuracy side. Dara lifts and strikes. Seems to have caught it well and caught it very well. Well done, Dara. A difficult free. Very well struck. So Holycross with 28 minutes gone, 1-8 to 11. Draw game. Templederry goes short and to their fullback hits it long down into the half-forward line. Well caught by Gro Ryan and a good delivery into the full forward line for Templederry. Holycross needed all to do to come out with this ball. Philly Fogarty getting down over. He's going the right direction but not getting it up in the hand. Getting it away from goal. Jimmy Hanna still getting the hurley in there. We need to keep him going out. Although unfortunately that fair man is still there and can put it over the ball. So we seem to be a spare man, even though Holycross are putting in a lot of the effort to get the ball away. There seems to be a spare man for Templederry to be able to throw the ball out to. They're picking away at their points when doing so. Ball comes out to Aina Ryan on the ground, but tries his best to pick the ball. Again, Mickey Joe gets in there. Aina coming again, but out over the sideline. A sideline ball for Holycross in front of the stand. Ryan O'Mara about to take this. Brian weighing up his options, going up the near side here. A good clever ball into Liam Maloney. Great ball. Liam not getting in his hand first time. But unfortunately, does win his free. The opposition deemed to have played that ball on the ground. Good free. Clever ball by Brian on the sideline there to find Liam loads of space. So Dara, a free here out in the wing between the 21 and 40. Lifts and strikes. and no, does not get it. Very close. A quick puck out by Templederry, referee not allowing it, bringing it back. Gives Holycross a chance to recompose themselves. Ball being contested, puck out being contested, going up, Barrett going up there, drops it down to Russell. Russell looking with his options, needs to get rid of it, gets back to Brian O'Mara. Brian looking for a long strike, but unfortunately seems to have got the find. Well done, Brian. Ball curling at the last moment to go over the bar. Super score by Brian. Templederry puck out, looking to go that bit shorter with it. But Holycross, in the midst of trying to win the ball back, giving away a free, an opportunity again for Templederry. 30 minutes gone, now into injury time. 1-9, 12 points, draw game. Number 8, Brian Stapleton, standing over this ball. Plays a short ball in front of Murray. Murray catches it, dangerous, has a striking goal. Dinny blocks it, a scramble in the goal mouth, and unfortunately that has gone into the back of the net. A goal mouth scramble set to it. Murray causing problems in there, won a great ball in there, got it across the square. Dinny got a block on it, ball rebounded, but unfortunately Templederry number 15, Sean Ryan, was quickest to react and kicked it in over the line. So that puts a different protection on this scoreboard at half time. 2-9 to 12 points with a small bit of play to go. Dinny finds his half back, Conor Ryan Hanna up the line, but no one there from the receiving end but a Templederry man, Gerard Ryan. Gerard Ryan runs onto it, plays a clever ball down his wing to number 10, who has a shot on a long way out, but isn't going to make it as fair. Gavin Dunn goes up for it, but seems to hang in the air. Templederry another chance and another goal. That long ball in is causing Holycross problems there now, and that's 2 quick goals in the space of a minute and a half. 3-9 to 12 points, and that really puts Holycross under pressure going in at half time. Dinny Farncombe with the puck out, looking to go for Pádraig Russell, finds Éanna Ryan. Éanna turns, gives the hand pass. Conor Ryan continues to run, good running off the shoulder, doesn't kick it unfortunately. Templederry hitting the ball down, and possibly half time can't come quick enough here now for Holycross. Jimmy Ryan Hanna stands over the ball, another scramble for it, half time. So 2 quick goals before half time for Templederry really changes the outlook on how Holycross have hurled here in this first half. Despite doing most of the hurling for 25 minutes, Templederry go in 3-9 to 12 points. So the second half about to resume here in Borrisoleigh, with Templederry beginning the half with a 3-9 to 12 point lead. Referee about to get action underway here. A lot of people crowded around the middle of the field, loads of room in front of the 2 full forward lines on either side. The ball thrown in. Ground conditions very wet out there as we walk them, so it's going to be fighting hard for the ball. Primary possession going to be hard won. Jamie Wood standing in, letting fly. Tipper or Holycross come out with the ball. Mickey Joe hands it out to Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan in as a sub. Down to Dara. Dara gets around his man well. Jinx well, and Jinx again, very well hurled by Dara. If he can do something with this, it'll be a great score. Dara has a strike and wide ball, unfortunately. Worked well though, fought hard. Hook out there by Templederry, good find out to Gerard Ryan, and Holycross loose. Narkin has to be said from that puck out. So a good score from Templederry. Sharp puck out by Dinny this time, out to Gavin. Gavin needs to get rid of it now. Gavin down the line, clever ball to Brian O'Mara. Brian O'Mara delivers across the ball in front of Tony Lahey, another substitute on at half time. Out to Mickey Joe Doyle, clever hurling here by Holycross if he can do something. Into Lukey O'Mara, Lukey in the corner. What's Lukey going to do? He's taking on his man. Jinx well at that. Gets around, gives the hand pass out to Liam Maloney. Liam turns back, has a strike at goal and over the bar. Good score from Holycross. Well worked. Good team score all the way from the puck out. Templederry now with the puck out going long. Landing it down on top of Brian O'Mara, who Brian contests, gets up. Oh, but a dangerous ball again. Templederry very dangerous in here, gets the ground and luckily hits Philly Fogarty, deflects out for a 65. Holycross loose marking here on the full back line, and from puckouts, whatever seems to be happening there seems to be an overrun every time, an overlap, and it's living on the edge here with Holycross at the moment as we're 2 minutes into the second half. Full forward line certainly making hay for Templederry, with Matthew Hogan 2 points in the first half, Éanna Ryan with a goal and 3 frees, or Éanna Murray, apologies, and Sean Ryan with 2 goals and 1 point. Granted a lot of space in front of goal, however, so we need to stop that delivery ball getting into that full back line, into the Templederry full forward line. Éanna Murray hitting the 65, strikes well over the bar. 32.5 minutes gone, 3-11, 13 points, favour Templederry. Holycross, an uphill challenge here against us in the second half. Liam Maloney goes up well for this puck and catches it well, takes on his man. Hand passes it out to Tony. Tony, good running off the shoulder, picks it well, has a look at goal, strikes. And a confident strike at that, over the bar by Tony Lahey. Big introduction here in the second half, and already having an influence. Great catch from the puck out too, and Liam Maloney. So Liam out in the half forward line, showing his physical presence there. Puck out by Templederry, coming down here now in the Holycross half back line. Goes up with Carl, goes through. Shane Ryan reading it well in around the back. Good clever ball in front of Lukey again. Lukey, what can he do? Can he turn him again? Fighting hard for the ball on the ground, needs help. And who's in there to help? Liam Maloney. Liam Maloney picks well. Liam running at the ball, foul. Liam, big start to this second half. And a free in. Darrow over to hit. Holycross are going to have to dig deep and fight hard here now to pull back this lead. 3-11 to 14 points, 33.5 minutes gone. Dara lifting and striking and over the bar. White flag raised again. Dara with a fine first half. 6 frees and 2 from play. Adding to that tally. Long puck out again. Again, space with no marking by Holycross. Again, questionable. Murray leaving all meant to leave free. Strikes off his left side and over the bar as expected. A lot of loose marking from Holycross here. Holycross need to tighten up. Puck out by Dinny, out to Brian O'Meara out in the sideline. Well controlled by Brian. Now Brian looking up, will he give it to the runner? No, opposite strike, slightly hooked onto Cahill. Cahill takes on his man, showing his strength there. Bounces off one man, delivers the low ball in, but unfortunately picked out by Stapleton. Number 9 for Templederry, Derek Carey strikes it in again. Where are we? Holycross, are we going to be turned again? No, we're holding our ground, keeping them out there. Philly Foley putting pressure on, but again the ball hops out to a Templederry man, and Templederry man strikes, and a good score. Over Murphy on this occasion. Just that ball seems to be available for Templederry to pop out every time. Sharp puck out this time. Jimmy Hanna controls it, needs to get rid of it, gets rid of it to Gavin. Gavin looking up. Gavin needs to get rid of it now on this occasion. Strikes and slightly mishits it. Falls in front of Garrod Ryan. Garrod Ryan across the front 21-yard line. Picked, well picked, on to Brian O'Meara. Now Brian needs to strike. We need to deliver this ball. Sharp passing. Shane Ryan strikes. Good low ball. Across to Tony Lahey. Totally tips it at the top of his hurley. Templederry win it in own half back line. Back to the corner back to strike it up. They're playing it up along the line. And again, a lot of space. Plays it into the full forward line. Gavin Dunn there to control the situation. Gavin looking up, strikes, and a clever ball up to Brian. Brian needs to look up now and see where he's going to go with this one. Tips it out to Éanna. Éanna, loads of time with Éanna. Éanna goes long down along his own side in front of Lukey again. Lukey well marshalled on this occasion with number 5. Comes around him. Lukey fighting hard still there. Well done, Lukey. That ball isn't coming out easy, and he's still fighting. Tony or Liam Maloney in there to help him. Lukey still fighting again there. Tony Lahey coming across. Aidan Staken getting across. Slightly hooked, important hook. Ball won again by Templederry, and ball coming in. Gavin again. Holycross just do enough to react to this, and Jimmy Hanna down over it. Showing his strength there. Handing out to Shane Ryan. Shane nearly caught in possession, pops it out to Philly Fogarty. Philly tackled in by the Templederry, applying a lot of pressure to our backs now on this occasion. But we find Cahill Barrett in the half back line. Cahill delivers it in, the long ball. Unfortunately, our forwards not there on this occasion. A lot of loose possession given away by Holycross. Gavin contesting with this man. This time his man Sean Ryan comes up, and Sean, a good score by Sean. Holycross, small bit loose in how we're using the ball, and we need to tidy up in that. Puck up with Dinny, finds Jamie, well caught by Jamie, dances around his man, foul, free one by Jamie. Holycross need to get a grip in this game again. 3-14 to 15 points with 37 minutes gone. Every score vital now. This free by Dara needs to go over. 8 points, an uphill task, can be done. Dara between the 265s. Likes it, and over the bar. Dara deadly accurate in those frees and keeping us in this game. So now Holycross, we need to tighten up, make sure this puck out doesn't go to a free Templederry man. A lot of movement in the Templederry forwards, that has to be said. Goalie waiting, telling them to wait until the substitution for Templederry, number 5, goes off. Michael Ryan. Going up for this, ball runs past Brian O'Mara. Brian gets back and fights hard. Templederry win it, deliver the ball into the full forward line, and again danger inside again. Here's number 15, gets it, has a strike a goal. Dinny does well, control and delivers a good ball out to Aina. Aina needs to get on this now and can deliver a clever ball. Aina gets the ball out to Jamie. Jamie can look and deliver, but they get too long over the ball, gets blocked. Possession handed over, Holycross win it back again. Cahill over the ball, but Holycross still win the free. We're okay. Cahill Barrett gives a clever ball down the sideline to Lee Maloney. Lee Maloney has a strike, wide ball. Or is it gone? No, Aidan Stakem is there to contest. Aidan keeps it in play. Needs to fight hard now to keep it there. Ball cleared by Templederry out around the middle of the field. Brian O'Mara coming onto it, possibly contested in the air unfairly. The referee doesn't see it that way. Barrett picks up out to Gavin Dunn. Gavin Dunn takes on his man, gets past him, still gets past the second man, gets rid of the ball to Tony Lahey. Tony Lahey looking to take on his man, gives the ball to Mickey Joe. Now we're Holycross are running at them. And it's scheme to overrun the ball. Free out, Templederry. Just when Holycross look to take on Templederry and run at them, something we haven't really done now in the second half. Templederry delivered a free into the cornerback. Barrett strong in the air, wins the ball again, comes out with the ball, gives the ball to Jamie. Jamie strikes down to the wing, out over the sideline. No, it does not. Aidan Stakem yet again keeps in play. Aidan fancies his chances, has a strike off his left and has a great score, super score from Aidan Stakem. That's twice Aidan Stakem has kept the ball in play and got his due rewards on that occasion. Great strike off his left hand side, out on the sideline, the bank side.
Sarah, your left!
So Holycross, Templederry goes short with this puck out. Deliver from the corner back, cross field over on top of Barrett. Barrett now starting to dominate that area of the field. And very little change coming from Templederry when they're put in Barrett's direction. Barrett standing over this. Small bit of frustration from the Holycross crowd here. We need to make hay here now. Barrett delivering a long ball in, high ball in, down on top of the big man Aidan Stakem. Is the ball going to break? It is going to break. No Holycross men there to take it. And the Templederry fullback, Thomas Stakem, comes out with the ball, hand passes it out to number 12, Adrian Ryan. Adrian Ryan delivers a long ball down into Templederry full forward line. Gavin does as well to get out in front, but again, there's that man again. Barrett loses the ball on this occasion. Jimmy Hanna tries his way to force his way out, drops the hurley, gets the ball away all the same. And Mickey Joe Dial foul. Free out for Holycross. So the score with 41 minutes gone, 3-14 to 17 points. Holycross 2 goals behind with 20 minutes of hurling about to play. Dara coming a long way out for this with a breeze into his face. Ambitious effort, I'm sure, but
13 gets a yellow card.
And 13 gets a yellow card there for Templederry. That's Matthew Hogan for that particular foul. Jack Skene now in as a sub there. Be a strong player, the great man to win primary possession. So Dara, fine strike. Dara gets it all the way and needed every bit of that. That's a super strike from Dara. Into a slight breeze. That's a big score. 3-14 to 18 points. 42 minutes gone. So now can Holycross push on, take inspiration from that score. Brian O'Mara goes up, wins it. Comes down, Tony Lahey. Head collision there, gets nothing for it. Road Ryan now has the ball from Templederry. Has a strike, and the umpires are looking at it and seem to like it and put it over the bar. So 3-15 to 18 points, 2 goals still in it. Shane Ryan here looking for this puck out, but it goes to the other side to Gavin. Gavin Dunn with the ball, looking to take on his man. Needs to get past him, gets the ball out, but Brian isn't running on his shoulder. Wins the free all the same. And the sharp puck out's just about working for it at the moment. Templederry down with an injury from that challenge. Holycross are very much still in this game. We need to threaten that goal down there. Something we haven't done yet. With 43 minutes to gone. 3-15 to 18 points. Dara standing over this free on the far 65. Certainly has the distance judging by the last score. Just needs to get the accuracy spot on. It's down, lifts and strikes again. Seems to have caught it clean, but tail into the right and wide, unfortunately, on this occasion. So now Holycross facing this Templederry puck out. Templederry goalkeeper Paul Murray goes long, coming down on top of Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan goes to pull in the air. Barrett reads it first. As it hits the ground, comes out, tackled over, possibly overran the ball. No, tackled as he was running through with the ball and wins his free. Dara again fancying his chances with this free. Will need all of every bit of distance on it. Dara standing over, lifting, striking. Has the distance, or has it? Lobbing short. No, lob short in the square. Won by Stapleton, cleared by Stapleton, but out to Tony Lahey. Tony on the ball, catches it. Ball across to Dara. Clever ball across to Dara. If Dara can do something with it now. Dara battled up with the ball, gives it out to Aina. Aina doesn't get it first time. Pushed off the ball. Holycross losing it, looking to win it back on the ground. Working hard, in fairness they have it. Dara has the ball, puts it across over on top of Mickey Joe Doyle. Mickey just bet in the air on this occasion. Aidan Staken chasing it to try and get the block in, doesn't get there. Jimmy Hanna forced out to this ball in the fullback, but again now Templederry are dangerous when they're running at us like this. They seem to have the overlap, give the overlap, but the loose hand pass gives 24 too much to do. Pádraig O'Leary, a let off on this occasion for Holycross. Concern for Holycross when the ball is run out. A short puck out. Tony Lahey comes out, doesn't catch it first time, giving away possession. Ball out to Templederry, running at us again. The road Ryan pops off his left and over the bar. Cheap score from Holycross's point of view. So 45 minutes gone, 3-16 to 18 points. Denny Farncombe goes along with the puck out, coming down on top of Lee Maloney. Oh, an awful strike there by 13 on Lee Maloney. Matthew Hogan, a loose strike. And Liam under pressure after that occasion. Nowhere near the ball. Liam is under pressure on the ground. Hopefully that isn't too serious. A late strike. Certainly no ball there when that ball was pulled on.
No ball at all!
Red card, as expected. So number 13, Matthew Hogan. Lee Maloney still concerns an injury or a hit to the head. Liam, a good man to win primary possession and well able to take his score. Need Liam to be okay after this. Seems to be going to the sideline, possibly a temporary substitution. And the temporary substitution, Stevie Flanagan, seems to be warming up on the other side. No, it's not Stevie, apologies. It's Shawnee Nelly, the yellow helmet. Shawnee. Dara finds the free and puts it over the bar. So Shawnee Nelly is on. Shawnee, a good man to win the ball in the air. And certainly adds something to this team. So sharp puck up by Templederry. And Holycross put them under pressure on this occasion. However, they win it back. Or Brian Stapleton, or no, the other Stapleton, Tom Stapleton strikes, but lands it down on Cathal Barrett. And Cathal is reading it well there now in the centre back position. Lands a high ball in on Lukey O'Mara. Can Lukey win this possession? Jack Skane is there as well, but unfortunately Stapleton comes out with the ball. We're not getting the ball inside in our full forward line there at the moment. The ball comes out here inside. Shane Ryan tackling hard. His man gets around him, the ball is on, but Dara Woods, well tracked back by Dara Woods, and a great pick into his hand. High challenge, well done Dara Woods. Great pick by Dara Woods. Holycross up for this. They're not giving up the chase quite just yet. 3:16, 19 points, 48 minutes gone. Brian O'Mara standing over this free. "12 minutes of hurling left here, and Holycross certainly seem to be up for it. Brian O'Mara strikes long down on top of the 21-yard front of the Templederry goal. Holycross trying to win that ball. Who's coming out with it on this occasion? Aidan Stakelum is fighting. Ball comes out though. Templederry are out with this ball. Barrett isn't going to let him out that easy. Barrett is fighting hard and fouled. Not deemed so by the ref, and the ball goes out for a Holycross line ball. Tony Leahy coming over to hit this. Oh, the quick line ball by Barrett out to Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan over to Brian O'Mara. Brian O'Mara strikes. And lobbed short. Won by Stapleton there, full back. Drops his hurley, yes, and the ref spotted it. Oh no, it seems to have gone out for a 65. So again, Holycross fighting hard. This will put 5 points in it. 11 minutes to play. Dara Woods, another opportunity to put this over the bar and narrow that margin. Stevie Flanagan in there now with the substitution. Ian Ryan heading for bench with Stevie in. Stevie will bring a good bit of energy to this side now. Badly needed for the last 10 minutes. Dara lifts and strikes and over the bar. Dara putting in a big performance here for Holycross today.
Come in, Stevie!
So Shawnee Nelly sitting inside the full forward spot. We need to get high ball on top of Shawnee. Shawnee, a good man to win ball, but then the play goes on. Templederry, puck out, middle field, into the top of the full forward line now. Holycross deal with it. Gavin Dunn seems to have lost possession of it. Won by 24. 24 of Templederry has a shot and over the bar. 24, Padraig O'Leary. 50 minutes gone, 3:17 to 20 points in favour of Templederry. These goals really hurting Holycross here at the moment. Ball down to Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan, a clever ball down the line. Great ball down to Stevie Flanagan. What can Stevie do with it now with his first possession? Has a strike off his left hand side and just drifts to the right and wide. Templederry goalkeeper, no rush as he goes to get the ball, to puck out this ball. Templederry goalkeeper goes long down on top of Tony Leahy. Can Tony win it? Contested Garrod Ryan going well, but gives the ball to Brian O'Mara. Brian O'Mara delivers the ball over across to Dara. Dara catches it well, has a look off his right hand side, gets blocked down but gets a second opportunity. Can he get it in his hand? He has, back in his hand, doesn't know where to go, finds a man, well found, finds Barrett, and Barrett has a strike and just about sneaks inside the left hand post over the bar. Dara again, retained possession, got the ball out to Barrett. Barrett having a fine second half here too. Puck out, down on top of Gavin and Shane Ryan. Gavin gets his hurry to it. Jimmy Ryan Hanna waiting for it. Gets there, gets a vital interception in there. Fighting for it on the ground. 3 Holycross men there. Hard fought for on the ground. Jimmy Hanna yet again comes out with that ball. A little terrier. Well done, Jimmy Hanna. All these little battles are vital at this stage of the game with 8 minutes to go. 3:17 to 21 points. Almost 52 minutes gone. Holycross need to start narrowing this margin. And Cahill back to hit this free. Back a long way. This may be an opportunity for Shawnee Nelly to put his hand up for a ball here now and introduce himself to this game. Cahill, high ball in on top of Shawnee as expected. Thomas Stapleton there, but a fumble around the goal mouth, and Holycross are fighting hard. The ball seems to come out for a 65. So Holycross still going hard here to keep themselves in this game. 5-point margin. Very capable of closing that gap and putting pressure on Templederry in the closing moments of this game. Dara, 65, has been confident over him all day. Lifts, strikes, and seems to be good yet again. So, score difference 4 points, 3:17 to 22 points with 53 minutes gone. Holycross very much in this game. Puck out from Templederry, comes down on top of Gavin. Unfortunately won this occasion by Templederry. Number 12, Adrian Ryan. Adrian Ryan runs up along the sideline, goes to strike up the early. Great block by Gavin. And again, Holycross not going to give up just yet. Quick puck out by Dinny Ferncombe. Dinny gives it to Barrett. Barrett jumps around his man. Big delivery, big delivery. It's high. Shawnee Nelly watching the square. And Barrett has it over the bar. There's the score. Now, Holycross, 54 minutes gone, 3:17 to 23 points. Holycross very much back in this game. Puck out, sending it down. Who's going up for? Brian O'Mara is going up for. Gavin Dunn goes up for. Again, the ball breaks to Templederry. Holycross do enough to dispossess and come out with the ball. Brian looks up. Brian O'Mara strikes. A good, clever ball down in front of Stevie. He can get no intercepted. Ball, however, Jack Skane fights hard. Stevie fights hard. And the ball goes out over a sideline. Sideline for Templederry. Jack Skane fighting hard for that ball there also. Templederry not in any rush to take any of these placed balls. An element of time wasting. Stapleton for Templederry, sideline cut. Not a great sideline cut at that. Ball goes out on Holycross. Holycross sideline. Now Holycross, an opportunity. Stevie Flanagan stands over it. Stevie stands over it, waiting for Tony Lahey to come over and strike. Tony is the Brian O'Mara is going to take the sideline and gives it to Dara Woods. Small bit. Holycross need to move on with it. I think we've only 5 minutes left to take. Dara, clever ball back to Shane Ryan. Shane Ryan goes to go long. In on top of the square. Shawnee Nelly is underneath it. Shawnee catches. Shawnee Nelly has it. Gives the ball away to Stevie Flanagan. Stevie Flanagan tries to get rid of the ball. Bottled up. Penalty. A free in. As according to the referee, it's a free in. Ref going to the middle of the 21 due to Templederry protests. So Holycross very much in the ascendancy here now with the final 5 minutes come with a comeback on the cards. Dara Woods coming up. Surely Dara very within his range here. The easiest one to hit all day. Quickly stands over and quickly strikes. A 2-point game. 56 minutes gone. 3:17 to 24 points. An exciting finish here in Borrisoleigh here today. Holycross showing all their drive and resilience, not giving in here today. Goalkeeper again in no rush to hit it out. Goes long, down on top of Tony Lahey and Gerard Ryan. Gerard Ryan comes out on top of this occasion. Gerard Ryan running through. Stopped by Brian O'Mara with a solid shoulder. Now in on top of Philly Foley. Philly needs to deal with this. Philly does deal with it. Drops there for Denny Thornton. Denny gets it out. Hand passes it away to Jimmy Ryan Hanna. Jimmy Ryan Hanna out to Brian O'Mara. Brian O'Mara running with the ball. Clever ball to Dara Woods. Dara Woods, plenty of time. Dara, long strike. Puts it over the bar. Super score by Dara. Dara Woods, a fantastic game here today. 57 minutes gone, 3:17, 25 points. Holycross very much on the ascendancy. Long goal took out by the goalkeeper here, down on top of Jimmy Ryan or Mickey Joe Dial. Mickey Joe Dial, quickest to react to the breaking ball. Mickey Joe looking up, strikes a clever ball to Rubbers. Rubbers gets the ball, Rubbers strikes down Jack Skane. Jack Skane down the ball. Lukey O'Mara there as well. Ball out of her sideline. Holycross ball again. Now Holycross need to control this game. 57 minutes gone. 25 points. 3:17. Templederry a point ahead. 2.5 minutes to go. Dara Wood standing over the sideline. He's well capable of scoring these. Great strike. And goes all the way. Dara Woods. What a game this man is having. Draw game. 57.5 minutes gone. 26 points to 3:17. Holycross need to drive it on. Last 2 or 3 minutes here. Puck out. Mickey Joe Dial under. Goes up. Quickest to react is Templederry. Gerard Ryan. Gerard Ryan off his left. Well blocked by Brian O'Mara. Brian O'Mara does very well to get across. Comes out being fouled with the ball, but being held back. Seemingly there's an injury down in the ground. Who's down? Red helmet, possibly Mickey Joe Dial. Mickey Joe Dial under pressure. We need Mickey Joe's experience here for the last few minutes. Hopefully he's okay. Fantastic fight back here by Holycross in Borrisoleigh in the Seamus Arena semi-final. We've done most of the hurling here now in the last 15 minutes with 1.5 minutes to go of normal time. We need to push it on and win this match. If it goes to a draw, there'll be extra time. Number 5, Mickey Joe Dial. Seems to be a head injury. Hopefully he's okay. Holycross certainly not going to give up the fight here today. It looked dead and gone from us there midway through the second half, but fought hard. Quick free here by Denny Thornton. Gives it to Brian O'Mara. Brian O'Mara delivers long. In on top of Stevie Flanagan. Stevie gets up. The smallest man there still gets up and just loses the ball. Shawnee Nally there to try and fight for it. Stevie in again. Shawnee Nally fighting hard. Not letting that notes off from that Templederry full back line. Who has it? Fighting for it in the ground. Shawnee Nally standing over the ball and wins the ball. A great man to win primary possession. Gives it to Barrett. Strong man. Barrett wins it. Throws it out to Dara Woods, the sharpshooter. Dara Woods puts it over the bar. Holycross want to win this match. Templederry, quick puck out. We need to deal with this puck out. Referee blows it back. Too quick. Holycross now very much driving it on here, bringing the game to Templederry. Templederry now need to bring the game to Holycross because Holycross are 27 points to 3:17 with 59 minutes gone, 55 seconds. Normal time is just up. It's in the referee's hand how much time he wants to play now. Injury time. Holycross fighting hard. Tony Lahey in with the challenge. Aidan Stakelum still fighting hard, and Holycross wins the sideline. Tony Lahey driving it on over there. Aidan Stakelum getting in to help. So Templederry had an 8-point lead. Holycross brought it back and are now 1 point ahead. Gone into injury time. Sideline. Brian O'Mara standing over this ball. We need a long ball in now to keep the ball in the Templederry half. And it is a long ball. A good right sideline court. Shawnee Nally runs onto it. Shawnee wins the ball again. Gives the ball out to Lukey O'Mara. Lukey has it. Lukey, what will he do? Tries to go for it. Yes, a free in. Well done, Shawnee Nally. Well done, Lukey O'Mara. These boys want to win this match. Senior A hurling on the cards. A spirited display here by Holycross. Every one of them fighting hard, fighting for each other. Dara Woods, free brought in, stands over the ball, 21-yard line, puts a 2-point margin in it. 61 minutes gone. Dara lifts, strikes and over the bar. This is a fine performance. Holycross need to hold on to it. Templederry leaving a lot of space in front of the goal. One man. We need to make sure we don't let any runners in through there. The contest. Barrett goes up for Stevie Flanagan is there. Stevie, let's fly in the round. Aidan Staken fights for the ball on the ground. Still fighting. Tries to get the block in. Now time. Philly Fogarty is on the ball. Philly has time. Needs to pick out a long ball. Needs to now on top of Shawnee. The right kind of ball. Shawnee up for it. Wings it again. Gives it out. Aidan Staken running onto it. Aidan doesn't pick it first time. Still fighting for it. Who's there? Stevie Flanagan. Stevie has a shot. Gets half blocked down. Barrett goes up. Fighting hard. Shawnee pulls on it. Does well. Wins the ball. Goes across Templederry. Again, who's there? Dara Woods. Dara Woods fighting hard. Barrett gives it out. A clever ball out to Jack Skane. And we have the advantage. And we get her free. Holycross are doing all the right things here. And in the midst of that, Barrett seems to have picked up an injury. Hopefully not too serious. But 62 minutes gone. 3-17 to 28 points. This Holycross team really know what it is to fight and win a match out. We saw it the last day against Swans. We're seeing it again here today in Borrisoleigh. Hopefully Barrett isn't too serious. The helmet comes off. Being attended to here. He'll be a vital man for us should we go through to the final. Seems to be that hamstring, injury he picked up in the All-Ireland final with Tipperary, and the Templederry man gets the yellow card in the process there for that challenge. So 62, almost 63 minutes gone, 3-17 to 28 points. 2-point lead here for Holycross, likely to be 3 given the form that Dara Woods is in freeze and from play. A very simple one for Dara. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I would imagine Dara is pushing close to 20 points here today. And over the bar. Well done, Dara Woods. Now Templederry with the puck out. Templederry the ones that are panicking now. Puck out, long, down on top of Tony Lahey. Between two people, Holycross still fighting for her. Jimmy Ryan Hanna there as well, fighting hard. A lot of both teams going hard for the ball on the ground. Shawnee Nally is on. Shawnee Nally back in the back line, wins that ball. What a man to win possession. Out to Aidan Staken, loads of time for Aidan. Winds up, a big strike. And seems to just fall short. No one in there. As you can imagine, Templederry goalkeeper runs out. And a big puck himself back down in the Holycross full back line. Holycross need to hold the resolve here. Who's up for? Shane Ryan comes out. And Shane Ryan at Holycross! Senior hurling, here he comes! What a win for Holycross! 64 minutes, 3-17 to 29 points. A super win. Delighted. Nothing more than what they deserve. It'll be a big night in Holycross tonight. No Seamus Arene won yet, but a place in Senior A hurling earned and deserved. A mighty win for Holycross. Celebrations. It's as good as a Senior A county final to this team. They fought hard. We were at the mercy of Templederry last year in the quarter-final. Sean Tracy's will reverse that result today, and that now puts us up where Holycross traditionally belong, the upper ranks of Tipperary hurling. Congratulations to players and management. Huge effort put in all this year. Their efforts today are a reflection of what's going on in this club at the moment, with development committees, with underage structures put in place, and today is the icing on the cake. Super stuff, and congratulations to all. Jimmy, what did Dara score? 20 points. 20 points. Many from free. And I said 20. You scored 4 from play and I bought 8. I said 17 free.